Okay, so I posted some content previously about the proper way to replace your not perfect auto-dimming glass. So we've got some scratches there, not nearly as bad as the other piece of glass I initially replaced, but you know, still not perfect, still could be better, with some nice, clean auto-dimming glass. This is also the compass variant, as is this. You see I've got the compass here. So I'm going to test these with the AA battery. I want to make sure, one, that these two have the same polarity, and two, that, well, I mean, they are both compass glass, but that they both function. So first, I got my soldering iron nice and hot. I'm going to desolder this mirror glass from the board before I do anything else to the board. So first, just gonna gently pop this wire out of here. That wire's out. Same thing with this one. Just gently pop it out. There we go. Those are both desoldered. So I can gently bend these wires out of the way and remove this motherboard from the carrier using these little black plastic clips along the sides, and it'll just pop right out. I want to be really gentle with this because these are expensive. I don't want to have to replace this. I'm going to pause the video and I'll be back once I've popped all these little black clips. Okay, so I have now popped this indicator light assembly out from the front by just pushing on it with some gentle pressure and loosening this black tab right here. Tab here, tab here, tab here. You get the idea. I've gently loosened the pressure on all those tabs. Same thing with the tab on the side of this compass module. And now I can gently lift the important bits out of the way. Gently set those aside. Now here is my front mirror assembly with my glass. So I can pop this out. And there's that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to hold this battery in between these two leads and we'll see if it dims. So I'm going to point that up at something bright. I have my positive on the right, negative on the left. We'll see if it dims. It's tricky to hold in one hand. There we go. See if we get dimmage. Nothing. Okay, so let's reverse the polarity. We've got positive on the left, negative on the right. See if it dims. I don't know if you can tell, but it dimmed pretty instantly, like that's super dim. So that one functions correctly. Polarity is positive on left, negative on right. So now we'll test the second glass here to make sure this dims. We'll see if the polarity is correct. So positive on the left, negative on the right. See if it dims. And it got super dark, as you can see. So that's perfect. This glass is good. We're just going to drop it in the mirror assembly here. It's already clean and ready to go. I'm now going to pop my UEM back in there. Be right back. All right, so I've now gently pressed the UEM down in here. Make sure that you're periodically grounding yourself with something. This is a pretty delicate board, so just, you know, gently press all the clips back in. Now the compass board is a little tricky to get back in. You're gonna have to slot it back underneath this little carrier assembly and then gently press it down past these black clips. And we're in. So there's that. Now I just gotta gently solder these two wires back in. Just gonna press that down in there. There's that. And this one could use a little bit more solder. So I'll just add a touch to that one. That looks good. Both of those look good. And now we get to go test it in the car, but I think it's gonna work.